Hi, this is Joe again with another movie review. And to continue my theme of talking about Academy Award winning films, I'm going to be talking about the 1993 Oscar winning film, Schindler's List, starring Liam Neeson and Sir Ben Kingsley. Of course, it's also directed by Steven Spielberg, which is the first film of all the great films that Spielberg made before then. This is really the first film that Spielberg is recognized as for Best Director and for Best Picture. And of course, it's also, I feel, as a Jewish man, Jewish guy, as a controversial film. The reason why it's a controversial film is because of the fact that it is about the Holocaust, which, for me, I don't mind if a film comes out about the Holocaust, but the problem is that Spielberg made a Nazi a hero, and which is what he did in this film. Because Liam Neeson plays a real life person, and this is also about a real life story, not just the Holocaust, a stereotypical Holocaust film, but it's also about the life of a person named Oskar Schindler, played by Liam Neeson, who was a war profiteer and a womanizer and a member of the Nazi Party. So he did make, in all intents and purposes, a Nazi into a hero, a movie hero. And that's of course the problem that a lot of Jews, at least ultra conservative ones, complain about, especially Jews who were involved in the Holocaust, who survived it, and of course knew of Oskar Schindler, and of course Germans who knew of Oskar Schindler, who was still alive at the time when that movie came out, made us think that, hey, this guy's a war profiteer, and he used Jews as cheap labor, kind of like what people do today with Mexicans. Because people hire illegal immigrants who come illegally across the border from Mexico. People hire them to do mow the lawns, to clean the bathrooms, and to be their maids and all that stuff. Well, that's what Schindler used the Jews for, just like that. But instead of mowing the lawns, used it to work in his factory. So that's basically what the movie is. But they do show, or Spielberg does show, pretty graphic stuff that really hasn't been seen before in a Holocaust film. The real films where survivors, just tell their stories to the character and interviewer, and especially Byron tells the story, maybe still pictures of the concentration camps, and that's about it. But this one is so graphic, so people getting shot. You see Jews getting shot in the head. You see there's one particular scene where the Jews are being kicked out of the ghetto, and there's one German girl who kept screaming, "Goodbye, Jews!" She's like, "Goodbye, Jews! Goodbye, Jews! Goodbye, Jews!" And she just kept screaming that again and again and again, to the point where it gets annoying. If she said like two or three times, enough. If she said like maybe about 10 times. I don't ever count, but I'm playing practically about 10 times. And then you see Ralph Fiennes, who plays the head Nazi in this district. When he shoots a Jewish woman in the head, or he orders her killed, and he, from his balcony, overlooking the camp, he began shooting Jews randomly, one by one, You see other Nazis killing other Jews throughout the film. They're usually shooting them in the head, or shooting them in the back, or whatever. And you do see, I have to warn you, if you never saw Schindler's List, there is one particular sequence where you see full frontal nudity. Male and female nudity. And there is, nudity, for the part of the film, mostly female nudity. But there's one particular scene where you see full frontal nudity, male and female nudity. And of course, this is also a scene where one thing that Spielberg should have shown, and didn't, was to see the Jews being gassed in the gas chamber. He didn't show that. The closest thing he did show was show women, a group of women, all nude, going to the shower. Of course, the story was that if you go one way, you have water will come out, and you have a shower. If you go the other way, there used to be like two rooms. One room is the legit shower room. But if you go the other, if you get if the Nazi soldier told us to go to this door, you get the gas, and you get killed. But instead of showing the gas chamber, they show you the actual shower. The lights go out, all the women start screaming, and you thought, when I first saw that scene, I thought it was that you were going to actually see these people getting gassed. But Spielberg faked you out, and you get the shower scene instead. Of course, with other scenes where you have there's one particular scene that, like during the summer, where all the Jews were in the, I guess, cattle course on this train, and all the Nazis were all sitting up by the train station, drinking lemonade and drinking water and having a good time and making all kinds of jokes, and you hear all the moans and groans by all the Jews who were in these cattle courts. They're all roasting, and they smell from urine and everything else. And of course, Schindler takes a hose and sprays down the cars and tries to give some water to the people in the cars. And of course, the Nazis were making fun of him for doing that. So you shouldn't do that, Oscar. Give them hope, And of course, throughout the whole scene, the one Jew, I don't know if this person was actually real or not. I think he was. His name was Isaac Stern, who was an accountant. And Schindler hired him to be his accountant. And of course, they eventually became friends by the end of the film. But of course, at the end of the film, Schindler had to leave. Because of, when the war was over, he had to leave because he was going to get arrested. Because he wasn't part of the Nazi party, so he was going to leave and war profiteer and everything else. So what he did was, when he left, they made a main form with a description from the Talmud saying if a person saves one life, he saves the world entire, which is a quote from the Talmud. And what it says is they have a treaty. When the modern state of Israel was formed in 1948, they planned a tree farm. And the tree of honor was, whatever area in Israel was, they planned a tree farm. And I don't know where Oscar Schindler is buried. I believe it was Israel or something. I don't know exactly where. But he was. I don't know when he died, but they did honor him in Israel when he did die, because even though he used the Jews for cheap labor, he did save over at least 1,100 people. So of course, those people and their descendants were grateful that Schindler saved their lives and keeping them working in his factory. But that's understandable. But Spielberg making a Nazi into a hero, into a film hero, a movie hero, is just, you know, as a Jew myself, it's just unbelievable that he did this. And that film was so disgusting. It was about the only film they actually wanted to get up and walk out of, because of all the gross out, scenes are so disturbing to watch. The whole movie was pretty much disturbing to watch, and it's over a 3-hour film. So it is a very tough movie for anybody, no matter if you're Jewish or not, to sit through that. I mean, the only other time they remember that was that graphic was shown anywhere was the sequel to The Winds of War, a miniseries called War of Remembrance. They aired like an 88, 89 TV season, and they showed one of the characters being killed in the gas chamber in I think Auschwitz, I believe. And they put that in there. When he got the gas and they put him in the oven, and they didn't show him putting him in the oven, but they did show his ashes going down this river. But that's my they did that for the War of Remembrance series, but they didn't actually show. And that was fun enough to watch. And they did warn you that when that series aired, they were going to show stuff with the Holocaust. But for Schindler's List, it's like a 3-hour, over 3-hour movie with the Holocaust in it, and it's extremely tough to watch if you've never seen it before. And one of the other controversies that they came up with Schindler's List was when young black teenagers went to see this movie, because naturally, of course, everybody's talking about this movie, so they went to see it, and every time when they said goodbye Jews, or a Jew was killed, they were laughing at it. And of course, other blacks in particular were laughing at it. That's why every scene where a Jew was killed, and Spielberg saying, blasting the black community for this, or these black teenagers for doing this. He said they should understand the history of the Holocaust, and also another thing was that they all think that it was fake, and there's still people saying who think it's fake, the Holocaust. So instead of saying, or demanding that these kids should know that the Holocaust did in fact happen, they all thought it was funny. They all thought it was like a comedy or something. They killed the Jews, they killed the Jews, they killed the Jews. Yeah, they killed the Jews in the film. And that was their attitude, and it's still their attitude today, over 21 years after the movie came out. So that's my review of Schindler's List. One of the more controversial. It was a controversial film in itself because of its content, not because that one. Because of its content, and like I said earlier, made Nazi into a movie hero. They're comparing Oscar Schiendler to, let's say, Superman, or to Atticus Finch in Kill a Mockingbird. I think he was like comparing him to those other fictional characters. I mean, it was ridiculous. Make a Nazi into a hero. Well, like I said, that's my review of Schindler's List. Please, comment on it. Please like the video. So please subscribe to my channel, and please watch some of my other videos. Some of my videos have got like 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 views. But some of my more recent videos is lucky to get like, they don't even have 5. So please watch my videos and like them, and please comment and all that stuff. And please share them on your Facebook pages. Thank you for watching.